Hi guys! I want to talk about bypassing today. Not that kind of bypassing. I'm an English major, not a cardiologist. I want to talk about bypassing. And what is bypassing? It's something that I see happen a lot in the spiritual community and in the personal development community. And it's well intended, but it misses something very important. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about, and I've seen it more and more lately, is people that are saying, let's take the virus because that's what we're experiencing right now across the globe. And I am seeing people that are going directly to how beneficial this is going to be in the long run, who are going to how it is causing us to pause, who are going to how it is causing us all to, it's an upgrade, all these other things. Yes, that is true. However, if we go right to that before honoring the fact that this is still very real, and because it is very real, and because we are human, we have emotions, we have feelings that come up, we all process life through our own filter, which comes from our own past experience, how much healing work we've done, how conscious we are of things, how aware we are. And to jump right to the bypassing of, oh, this is, uniting us all in love. And yeah, I believe that too. And I've said it before, and I said it last week, that this is reminding us that we're all human. This is showing us that uniting as a community, a global community, is what we've been missing. It's forcing us to slow down. Yeah, those things are all true. And I do 100% believe that on the other side of this, there will be good that comes of it. However, when we're going through the heat of it all, and I've heard people say, well, I don't even know if I believe in the virus. Well, it doesn't really fucking matter if you believe in it or not. If someone dies of it, that that's a real thing. So, personal beliefs aside, let's be very careful about how we talk about this right now. And the lesson in this is this idea of bypassing our feelings and bypassing the reality of a situation, because there's a very nuanced line between honoring what is and finding the positive and finding that positive mindset shift. Because I am a huge believer in the positive mindset shift, and I'm a huge believer that I do believe that things happen for a reason. I do believe that. I believe that you can always find good in a situation. However, there's a time and a place to call that to the forefront. And there's a time and a place to bring that up with people in your life, and there's a time and a place to talk about it. And if you put it in the context of grief, if someone has just lost someone that they love, if they've just died, whether it's the virus, whatever, someone has passed away, that is not the time to tell them that God has a plan. It is not the time to tell them that everything happens for a reason. It is not the time, because they are in the heat of the grief. They are overwhelmed by the grief, and they need to move through that first. And all those things may be true depending on your belief system, their belief system. But in that moment, if you say that to somebody, you can pretty much straight up go fuck yourself. Like, seriously, because it's bypassing their situation. It's bypassing the emotions that they're feeling. And in that, you're literally disrespecting their process. And it happens, I think, for a lot of reasons. Sometimes it's because we want to help other people move through something faster. And there's a time and a place for that too, if they're open to hearing it and if they're receptive to it. And then I also think that to some extent there's some hubris that goes with it, like that somehow we're not supposed to have feelings, that we're not supposed to have emotions. And I don't care how spiritual you are, we still work through this human experience. And so it's balancing the two. And, you know, I remember years ago, and I'm the first one to say don't should on yourself, but I literally should have known not to say this. But I was having dinner with a woman who was a mutual friend who I didn't know very well, but I was getting to know and building a friendship with her. And she was going through a divorce, and they've been married for over 20 years. Now, I have a little bit of experience with divorce. And I was just getting into starting my coaching practice. And I was kind of riding the high of all of that. And I made a big misstep in a dinner conversation with her. And she was telling me about kind of the process that she was going through with her divorce. And I said, oh, but what a wonderful opportunity to rebuild your life the way you want. Well, yeah, true on the other side of it, but there's a whole river of shit to swim through before you get there. And it was not the time or the place for me to say that. And her face changed, her body language changed. It was a oh shit moment. Like it was thoughtless on my part. I shouldn't have said it. But that's exactly what I'm talking about is, yeah, those things are true. And yes, we want to keep that perspective. But the most loving thing that we can do for other people and for ourselves is to honor the grief and the emotions that you're going through. Like, you know, I said on my video last week, like we want to honor the fact that you feel fear. We want to honor the fact that you have anxiety and worry. Yeah, let's honor that. Let's honor the process. If you're grieving somebody, if you're grieving a job loss through this, honor those emotions. Honor the fact that they're there. The difference is we don't want to stay stuck in them. We don't want to live in them. We don't want them to create ongoing disempowering states where we can't move forward, where it's like getting pulled into quicksand. So that's what I mean when I say honor where everybody is and have compassion for where everybody is in this. And then that positive mindset or that kind of next step is, yeah, we can find positive in this in the long run, you know, and there will be positive on the other side of this. And there's positive now, but we can't deny the fact that people are experiencing some very real pain and some very real fear around this job loss, uncertainty, all those things. That's very real. And yeah, there's going to be another side to this, and we're going to go through some hard times, everybody in their own way in the meantime. And so let's honor that. Let's not bypass that, whether you believe in it or not, whether you believe it was a giant conspiracy theory, you know, whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, all those things could be true, but we're still going through it. And we still want to honor where everybody is in that, not bypass it. So yeah, there will be good that comes on the other side of this. And also everybody's having their emotions in the process. So remember to have compassion for yourself and remember to have compassion for other people. And yes, we will get to the other side of this. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Sparkle on.